The year was 1922. In the Valley of the Kings in Egypt, an incredible event was about to unfold. A British archaeologist, Howard Carter, had spent years searching for a lost tomb. He was funded by a wealthy nobleman, the Earl of Carnarvon. Together, they were on the verge of a discovery that would change history. Finally, after years of relentless searching, a small step cut into the rock caught his eye. Carter and his team carefully cleared the rubble-filled entrance. A sealed doorway emerged from the dust. Carter made a small hole in the doorway and peered inside using a candle. In the flickering light, he could make out a passage filled with rubble. It was the beginning of an incredible journey into the past. Carter carefully cleared the passage leading into the tomb. The air was thick with the dust of centuries. After days of painstaking work, Carter finally reached another sealed doorway. It was decorated with royal seals. He broke the seal and carefully opened the door. At first he could see nothing. Then as his eyes adjusted, he began to make out shapes in the gloom. It was a room filled with treasures. Carter was speechless. Carter was asked by an associate, "What do you see?" He reverently replied, with a lump in his throat. Wonderful things, words that will echo throughout history. The tomb of Tutankhamun had been found. It was a single man's sensational, thrilling discovery that continues to enrich our world today. The antechamber of Tutankhamun's tomb was a dazzling sight. Gold glittered everywhere. Statues, chests, and furniture filled the room. The walls were covered with intricate paintings depicting scenes from Tutankhamun's life. Among the most stunning treasures was a golden throne inlaid with precious stones. There were also chests filled with jewelry, clothing, and other personal belongings of the young king. Perhaps the most iconic object was the golden mask of Tutankhamun, a masterpiece of ancient Egyptian craftsmanship. The mask captured the serene expression of the boy king. The treasures of Tutankhamun's tomb captivated the world. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was a landmark event in archaeology. It provided an unprecedented glimpse into the life and death of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh. The treasures revealed the wealth and power of the Egyptian empire. They also shed light on the religious beliefs and burial practices of the time. Before Carter's discovery, Tutankhamun was a relatively unknown pharaoh. However, the discovery of his tomb made him one of the most famous pharaohs in history. The treasures of his tomb became symbols of the glory of ancient Egypt. The discovery sparked a renewed interest in ancient Egyptian history and culture. The meticulous work of Carter and his team ensured that the treasures of Tutankhamun's tomb were preserved for future generations. The legacy of Tutankhamun continues to inspire and fascinate people today. The story of Howard Carter and Tutankhamun's tomb is a reminder that wonder and discovery are possible if we look for it. Just as Carter discovered wonderful things in the Valley of the Kings, we too can find wonderful things in our own lives. We may not find golden masks or jeweled thrones, but we can find moments of awe and inspiration in the world around us. A beautiful sunset, a child's laughter, a kind gesture. These are all examples of everyday wonders. We can find wonder in nature and art, in music, in literature, and in human connection. We can also find wonder in learning and exploration. The key is to approach life with a sense of curiosity and openness. Just as Howard Carter found wonder in the sands of Egypt, we too can find wonder in our own lives. We just need to open our eyes and our hearts to the possibilities. Brian French with WondrousThings.com invites you into the discovery of fine art and antiques. Visit our art and antique community website, antiquevideonews.com. This is Brian French reminding you that wondrous things are all around us to find, love, and share. Let's start our journey together. Visit antiquevideonews.com, where wondrous things await you.
Brian French, an antique dealer with Wondrous Things, created antiquevideonews.com to empower enthusiasts and collectors by leveling the knowledge playing field. AntiqueVideoNews.com offers thousands of hours of free, expert-curated art and antique videos. From contemporary art to old master paintings, Asian art to fine collectibles, we've got it all covered. Antique Video News provides in-depth analysis of art and antiques. We provide video updates on upcoming auctions worldwide to empower collectors and high-end interior decorators in helping them make savvy new acquisitions. Visit AntiqueVideoNews.com. We are changing the antique and art world forever.